Alright guys, welcome back. Let's see what's happening between our borders in county and countries. The third force, now led by Edwin Sifuna together with Babu Owino, they have now called for a big protest if Aden Duale fails to resign in the next 48 hours.
Authority SHA. We warned about the rushed implementation, the lack of transparency in acquisition of the system, the extreme questionable financial decisions surrounding the program. We question why government chose to purchase a system costing 104 billion, a system with no clear state ownership, when in fact upgrading the system from what we had in NHIF would cost the taxpayers about 700 million today. The reason behind the rush is clear. SHA is not a reform. SHA is a grand calculated scam. We have uncovered evidence of deep-rooted conflicts of interest. The Cabinet Secretary Health is reportedly associated with the same company that developed the SHA system. As you may be aware, there is reason for us to bring this up because the CS for Health is associated with Convergence, one of the companies in the consortium, and there is an advisor in Statehouse who is associated with Apiero, the two companies that government has outsourced the approvals and payment of claims to. The company, a company in charge of revenue collection and payments. Further, the chairman of SHA has links to Ladnan Hospital, which has already received 66 million shillings under this scheme. Payments under SHA are skewed and discriminatory. Some providers are consistently paid, while others offering genuine health services have never received a cent. Worse still, ghost facilities, as you may have seen, are being paid regularly. Let us give you some examples. And in some of these examples, you realize there is an astronomical increase in the number of facilities, particularly in the northeastern region. When we had NHIF, we had 153 facilities accredited by NHIF across the northeastern region. However, with the coming in of SHA, we have close to 700 facilities that have been accredited in the past few months, and it is equally discriminatory. They have reduced the number of accredited facilities across particularly Western region, Nyanza region, so that they can increase the numbers in areas they wanted to unleash this scheme. Nyandiwa dispensary, for example, which has been closed for some time, continues to receive payments. Divine Sparkle Medical Center in Rangwe, Homa Bay County, received 2.8 million in June, yet it does not even exist. In northeastern and Mandera, the number of, like I've said, accredited facilities has increased. Recently, hospitals are the biggest beneficiaries. Hospitals that have been there for a long time don't seem to be receiving the amounts that are paid by SHA. New facilities registered in 25 in the year 2024 are the ones that receive these funds regularly. Wante Nursing Home Limited, registered on 12th of February 2025, applied to the Ministry of Health the very next day and was approved the same day. It has no physical location. Yet, by April, it had received 3.8 million shillings. And that is why the ministry quickly brought down their website so that you and the rest of Kenyans don't get to see what is going on there. Sipili Maternity and Nursing Hospital, which was shut down 3 years ago after an expose by the NTV, revealed sexual harassment by its owner, has received close to 5 million shillings. Who is running this facility? Does it even have a license? And who actually licensed it? SHA also has a clear scheme of theft by duplication. We have seen private nursing homes registered using the same names as existing public facilities. For example, Kasadamu Medical Center Limited and Kasadamu Dispensary, a blatant trick to facilitate the looting. Means testing, the means testing system that Kenyans are forced to use because, you know, not every Kenyan accesses the digital platforms they are insisting that people use. Now, the means testing system, which is supposed to determine the financial ability of every Kenyan, is another joke. Regardless of a person's economic status or situation, everyone is awarded 92,000 shillings every financial year, regardless of what other existing conditions that you have. On payments that are made even from offices of members of parliament, payments that are made after the 10th of every month are automatically flagged as late payments. And yet these are prepayments. Yeah? And penalties are unfairly imposed. You have seen the CS and the CEO of SHA hurriedly try to particularly attack and discontinue services of mission hospitals, particularly those owned by the Catholic Church, those owned by the Seventh-day Adventist Church, because they are trying to look for means of trying to demonstrate that there is something they're actually doing to deal with this scam. Yet, the government has now resorted to arbitrarily reject claims, punishing facilities that raise concerns about SHA. A clear tactic of intimidation. When you are told that SHA is working, that SHA does not work. They are actually using the NHIF system and use the payment system that is outsourced to this Apero and Convergence. And then they intimidate hospitals that refuse to treat patients who because they have not been paid by SHA. Let us now speak plainly about the financial mess we are in. When NHIF was shut down, that was sometime in October 2024, the arrears they had were totaling 32 billion. And it was a scheme. This scheme was to push these pending bills so that anybody who tries to claim will be pushed to go and talk to some agent so that they discuss about commissions that they are supposed to pay for them to be given what is rightfully theirs. Now, NHIF had a bill of 32 billion. In just 10 months, SHA has already accumulated 43 billion. A baby who can hardly crawl has already accumulated 43 billion in unpaid claims. And remember, any patient going to India or abroad for treatment does not get any support from SHA. Why? They have not paid any hospitals in India. We are saying enough is enough. And as our team, you know, we have close to 70 members of parliament that are part of this team. They are not able to be here today because we are on recess. And we've said enough is enough. We now demand for the immediate resignation of Honorable Aden Duale, the CS for Health, for number 1, conflict of interest, number 2, complacency, number 3, trying to hoodwink Kenyans with theatrics of summoning the media to harass facilities, to suspend some facilities. He's been talking tough out here, putting up face just to hoodwink Kenyans. And we demand the immediate resignation of the SHA chairman, who is associated with Ladnan medical facility. We also demand for the resignation of the CEO, SHA, who is facilitating this theft. And
now the question that we remain to ask ourselves, will they manage to stage that protest? If they will manage to stage that protest, then this force will be a very lethal force come 2027. Still, they will also proceed to table the impeachment of none other than Aden Duale. In case you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly please click that subscribe buttons, then allow the notification buttons to be on. Whenever you're producing a video like this one, YouTube will automatically giving you a notification. And guys, why is it that William Ruto is sensing defeat in 2027? And this is not the first time he said that in case he fails to secure a chance to lead this Republic of Kenya for the second time, atarudia ukulima. It seems that the guy is really prepared to go back to do farming. And as Kenyans, we should just, wanasemanga mpe mtoto akilia wembe mpe. I see that William Ruto needs to go back home to be a farmer. Wacha tumpe what he really deserve. Let him go home back. Let him go back home so that he can continue with the farming. Yesterday he had the meeting with Kiambu leaders, and this is what he had to say regarding to going back home to continue farming.
Mimi ni mfanyikazi wenu. Mulinipatia kazi ya kuwa kiongozi wa taifa hii. Na sio kazi ya kawaida, kwa sababu inachukua mkono wa Mungu mtu kuchaguliwa kama rais. And so I don't take it for granted, and I take this job very seriously. Mnanielewa? Najua kuna viongozi wengine wanachaguliwa alafu wanafanya ile kazi ni kama wanalazimishwa. I take the responsibility you have given me as the people of Kenya seriously. And I want, because I take this job and this responsibility seriously, I must be accountable. Lazima niwajibike. Na ndio sababu leo nimewaita hapa, niwaeleze, hata kama ni kwa kifupi, ile kazi mulinipatia, ile maagano tulikuwa nayo mimi na nyinyi, wakati tulikutana pale Limuru, tukaagana, wewe tutakupatia hii nafasi, na tunataka mambo hiwe mutaratara namna hii, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Tunaelewana? Of the 6 countries that were expected to default, all the 5 defaulted. Kenya did not. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Kenya did not. And I can stand here and tell you our economy is now in very sound footing. Our inflation has come down from 9.6% to 4%. Dollar reserves, because najua mmesoma, dollar reserves ambayo ilikuwa $5.7 billion, today it is $11.8 billion. We have doubled our dollar reserves. We have increased our import cover of dollars from 2.5 months to 5.2 months of import cover. Ninyi mnanielewa? 2 months ago, nyinyi mnafuata mambo yanavyoendelea duniani. 2 months ago, IMF wenyewe wakasema, wakatoa taarifa ya performance of different economies in the world. And Kenya, which was struggling in 2022, by 2025, Kenya had grown its economy. We were number 8 in 2022. Today, we are number 6. We have overtaken Ethiopia. We have overtaken Angola. Nini mnanielewa? And that is why I can stand here and confidently tell you we have managed this economy well and the future is bright. Kupunguza gharama ya maisha, kupunguza gharama ya vyakula, sio kufanya subsidy ya consumption, ni kufanya support ya kilimo. That is why tulibadilisha ile pesa ilikuwa inawekwa pale kwa maduka, because they were giving money kwa maduka ati wapunguze unga. Nikawaambia unga haitoki kwa duka, haitoki kwa supermarket. Unga inatoka kwa mahindi, mahindi inatoka shambani. Kama unataka kuzuluhisha matatizo ya vyakula na bei ya vyakula, enda saidia mkulima. Mkulima atasolve hii problem. And I told you, in Limuru, we are going to reduce the price of fertilizer. Nilisema sikusema. My first address pale Kasarani, nikasema tutapunguza fertilizer from 6,000-7,000 mpaka 3,500 first year. Second year nikatoa 3,500 mpaka 2,500. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Tukasema lazima tushughulike na mambo ya mbegu, ifanyiwe utafiti so that we have the right seeds for all the products for all the crops we are doing. Tukasema hatuwezi kuendelea na guesswork kwa mambo ya kilimo. Lazima tuandikishe wakulima wote. Nyinyi mnajua, tulituma chiefs, tukatuma county commissioners, tukaandikisha wakulima. We were in a country where we were using guesswork. Tukasema we must use empirical data. We registered all the farmers. Now we have a database ya wakulima 6.5 million. Na tunajua mkulima fulani ni wa kahawa, ako na eka 3 ama eka 4 ama eka 10. Mkulima fulani ni wa mahindi, ako na eka 3 ama 4 ama 5. Na waomba tushirikiane. Na waomba tuungane. Tusikubali kugawanywa. You know? Na watu ambao hawana mpango yoyote. You know, they have no plan. Hawajui tutapanga namna gani kilimo, hawajui tutapanga namna gani masomo, hawajui tutapanga namna gani biashara, hawajui tutapanga namna gani uchumi, hawajui tutapanga namna gani mambo ya afya. Ukiwauliza wanasema one term, Ruto must go, sijui nini. Mimi nauliza nyinyi watu wa Kiambu, wenye kuamua mambo ya MCA, wenye kuamua mambo ya mbunge ama senator ama governor ama rais, ni hawa watu wanatuimbia ama ni nyinyi? Si nyinyi ndio mtaamua? Na si mtabima kila mtu na kazi yake ama namna gani? Kama mtu mumempatia kazi na ameshindwa, si aende akiendanga ama namna gani? Si hata kulima ni kazi? Mtu ambaye ameshindwa aende alime ama namna gani? Mimi nitakuja na scorecard yangu. MCA akuje na yake, mbunge akuje na yake, senator akuje na yake, governor akuje na yake. Si nyinyi ndio mtaamua ama kuna wengine wataamua? Si ni wananchi wataamua? Na siku ya kuamua bado. Saa hizi wacha sasa tupange kazi ama munasema dalili ya mvua ni nini? Naona kama mumesema ya kwamba mawingu imeonekana na mvua itanyesha.
Peace and love. And with that, guys, thank you for choosing Kenya Political Brief as your primary news platform, more so on politics. Kindly please share this video to a friend. If politics is your passion, this is the place you really wish to be. Kindly subscribe. Bye bye.